Jordan Spieth predicts his best PGA Tour season yet in 2026. Is Jordan Spieth about to shock the world of golf? Despite a 3-year winless streak, the 3-time major champion is boldly predicting that 2026 will be his greatest PGA Tour season yet, firing a direct warning shot to top players like Scottie Scheffler and Rory McIlroy. But can he really pull it off? Spieth's recent struggles have been no secret. For the past few seasons, injuries have plagued his game, holding him back from reaching his full potential. The 32-year-old recently recovered from wrist surgery that sidelined him for the latter half of 2024. The initial wrist injury occurred in May 2023 when the extensor carpi ulnaris tendon, ECU, popped out of its sheath, a painful and debilitating condition for any golfer. And this isn't all. Last month, he faced further setbacks with shoulder and neck issues, forcing him to withdraw from 2 significant PGA Tour events, the Travelers Championship and the Genesis Scottish Open. He managed to compete in all 4 majors this season. His best result was a T14 finish at the Masters. He missed the cut at the US PGA, finished T23 at the US Open, and ended with a T40 at the Open. While these results are respectable, they fall short of the high standards Spieth has set for himself. Amidst the challenges, there have been glimmers of hope. Spieth secured 4 top 10 finishes this season, including a pair of 4th-place results at the WM Phoenix Open and the CJ Cup Byron Nelson, played on his home turf. These performances demonstrate that the talent and potential are still there, waiting to be unleashed. But here's where it gets controversial. Despite these flashes of brilliance, Spieth's inconsistent results and missed events have caused him to slide down the FedEx Cup standings. He currently sits at 50th, heading into the final regular event at the Wyndham Championship. He's also a lowly 51st in the world rankings and a disappointing 27th in the US Ryder Cup standings, with only 3 weeks until the deadline. The Ryder Cup seems like a distant dream unless he can secure a win in the coming weeks. Spieth is determined to climb the ranks before the FedEx Cup Playoffs begin, explaining his decision to compete at Sedgefield Country Club in North Carolina this week. But his sights are set even further ahead, 2026. He believes this could be his best year yet on the PGA Tour. "I didn't like asking for exemptions this year," Spieth admitted, reflecting on his season. "I was fortunate to receive a lot of them, but you just never know. When you miss out on elevated events where they're structured with the best players in the world, you don't want to miss them." He continued, "It's a big reason why I'm here, and when I sat out, I moved from 38th or 39th down to 50th just by not playing. So it would be nice to have a huge boost this week and not have to worry about it next week. But I'm fully prepared to have some stress next week on that 50 number. A good week here or next week takes the weight off." And this is the part most people miss. Spieth emphasizes the importance of consistency and health. "I just need to play the way I've been playing. That's an added element I don't want to have, but do have. That's part of this year. I missed the first month of the year and also recently missed a couple of events, so would really like to finish strong this year." Looking ahead, Spieth is optimistic. "But next year is going to be a really good year for me. I can feel it. It's all coming along. I'll be healthy, structurally, putting, the mechanics all getting really, really close. And one good off-season should get me nailed down to be as good as I've ever been. And that's my goal." Of course, Spieth's good friend Scottie Scheffler, currently dominating the golf world, might have something to say about that. Can Spieth truly return to his former glory and challenge the likes of Scheffler and McIlroy? Spieth's confidence will undoubtedly excite his fans. He's been stuck on 13 PGA Tour wins since April 2022, but his recent comments suggest that a change is on the horizon. The golf world is undeniably more exciting when Jordan Spieth is playing at his best. What do you think? Is Spieth's prediction realistic, or is it just wishful thinking? Can he overcome his injury struggles and regain his place among the top golfers in the world? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Jordan Spieth predicts 2026 comeback, PGA Tour's next big thing. Jordan Spieth declares 2026 as his comeback year, but the golf world waits with bated breath. Will this 13-time PGA Tour champion finally rekindle the magic that made him a dominant force before his career derailment? Let's dive in. Current season status. Spieth is currently hanging in the 50th position of the FedEx Cup standings, narrowly securing a spot in this week's FedEx St. Jude Championship Playoff opener. While aiming to break into the top 50 to advance further, he's treating this season as a rebuilding phase after last year's wrist surgery sideline. The injury road to recovery. His 2022 wrist injury, which cost him a top 50 ranking and advancement to the BMW Championship, left Spieth battling for consistency. Now, the 32-year-old says this end of the season is a warm-up lap. With off-season time to polish his putting mechanics, he aims to return to the elite form he showcased between 2015-2017. A stretch that included 10 wins, 3 major titles, and a FedEx Cup trophy. But here's the twist. Spieth's bold claim comes with a caveat. Speaking ahead of the Wyndham Championship, he admitted, "A strong performance this week could ease the pressure next week. Finishing inside the top 50 would secure him spots in all major tournaments during the 2025-2026 season, a crucial step toward his grand ambitions." Recent results, long-term goals. This season has seen Spieth notch 4 top 10 finishes, including back-to-back fourth-place results at the WM Phoenix Open and CJ Cup. Yet, 5 years have passed since his last victory, the 2017 Open Championship. The real question looms. Can he truly replicate his golden years, or is this wishful thinking? Controversy alert. Some golf analysts argue that modern players like Scottie Scheffler and Rory McIlroy have raised the game's bar, making Spieth's resurgence improbable. Meanwhile, fans might counter that his mental resilience and strategic course mastery still give him an edge. The final word. Spieth's 2026 prediction leaves golf enthusiasts divided. Is this a calculated comeback strategy or a player chasing faded glory? Let us know in the comments. Do you believe Jordan Spieth can reclaim his throne as one of golf's best? And this is the part most people miss. Spieth's constructor performance this month could set off a chain of events that make 2026 legendary. But time will tell if this admirable goal matches reality. Jordan Spieth eyes Ryder Cup comeback. Big 2025 season ahead. Wyndham Championship preview. In the realm of golf, Jordan Spieth's journey this season has been nothing short of remarkable, and it's only getting started. At the beginning of the year, Spieth set his sights on a significant milestone, making the Ryder Cup team. This was no small feat, especially considering he was recovering from late August surgery on his left wrist, which sidelined him for the season's initial events. But Spieth is no stranger to overcoming challenges, and his return to the green at Pebble Beach in late January was a testament to his resilience. However, the U.S. Ryder Cup points race had already begun, and Spieth found himself playing catch-up. Fast forward to the present, and Spieth is ranked 27th among American hopefuls heading into the Wyndham Championship, the regular season finale. This position is a testament to his hard work and determination, but it also highlights the uphill battle he faces. Currently, he's no 50 in FedEx Cup points, securing a spot in next week's playoff opener in Memphis. However, qualifying for the BMW Championship and by extension next year's signature events is still uncertain. 6 automatic selections will be finalized after the BMW, with 6 captain's picks following the Tour Championship. Spieth's goal is clear: to make a strong case for himself with high finishes and possibly a win or two. But he acknowledges that he's on the outside looking in, and the road ahead is steep. Spieth's track record in the Ryder Cup is impressive, having played in 5 consecutive tournaments since his debut in 2014. His overall record stands at 8 wins, 7 losses, and 3 ties, although his performance in the last 2 has been less stellar, with a 1-4-3 record. He's missed only 1 cup since his debut at the 2013 President's Cup, failing to qualify for the 2019 President's Cup. Despite the setbacks, Spieth remains optimistic. He believes that his experience and the support of his peers could work in his favor if he can demonstrate that his best is yet to come. Spieth's recent schedule has been punctuated by a mix of rest and play. After withdrawing from the Travelers' Championship due to a freak neck injury, he took 3 weeks off to recover. He also skipped the 3M Open following a T40 finish at Royal Portrush. Amidst this, Spieth and his wife, Annie, welcomed their 3rd child, son Sully, adding a new dimension of joy to their lives. During this time, Spieth's ranking slipped, and he found himself in a precarious position. However, he's determined to change that. Spieth's strategy for the future is clear. He wants to avoid relying on sponsor exemptions, which he had to do this year. He's aware of the importance of participating in elevated events, where the best players in the world compete. His presence at the Wyndham Championship is a strategic move to boost his chances. Spieth is fully prepared for the challenges ahead, aiming for a strong start this week or next to alleviate the stress of maintaining his position. Looking ahead, Spieth is confident about his future at 32. He left the media with a bold prediction on Wednesday. "Next year is going to be a really good year for me. I can feel it. It's all coming along. I'll be healthy and just structurally putting. The mechanics are all getting really, really close. One good offseason should get me nailed down to where I could be as good as I've been." Spieth's journey is a testament to perseverance and the power of positive thinking. As he eyes the playoffs and predicts big things ahead, golf fans around the world are eagerly watching to see if he can turn his vision into reality. Will Spieth's prediction come true? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. His determination and skill make him a force to be reckoned with on the green.